Hello, my beautiful air signs. Elsie here to do your reading for this month. Yeah, we do a monthly reading for you, and then I give you the sneak peeks each week. So I'm here to give you a reading and let you know what is coming up. And if I feel compelled to read after that, I will for you in the rest of the month. So here we go, air signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter. That is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I am going to read for Gemini first, so Libra and Aquarius. If you wouldn't mind either going through the description or just kind of scrolling along, you'll find your place. Here we go. Reading for Gemini first. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter. Gemini, this is for your week ahead. The weeklies are always for the week ahead. So here we go. Here we go. Gemini. Well, Gemini comes out in swords, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Wow, wow, here. Gemini, I think you're ending a cycle. I think the cycle might be... I feel like maybe there was some unrest with somebody here. Some unrest with someone you've been silent with. Someone that I feel that you're ready to fight for, or a situation you're ready to fight for. I feel as though the 10 of Swords is here with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is, you know, a small amount of love, a small apology, a small bit of something that's beginning, that is attached to your heart space. Something that is in the very beginning stages, because pages are always learning, right? These are the ones that are really young. We're boxed in by pages here. This is not necessarily, well, it could be someone you have an age difference with, someone who's younger than you, or you're younger than this person. But nonetheless, the page is just in the learning stages. It's like someone who is in their teenage years, or someone who's between like the ages of like 15, 25, 15, 30, someone who doesn't necessarily have a whole pile of life lessons yet. And I feel like that there was something in the past that really caught your heart. I feel like it only got to a certain point emotionally, and then it was cut off. I feel it stopped, or you cut it off, or you ended the cycle, Gemini. But now I feel like after looking and learning, I feel like there's something here that you're ready to fight for. The thing is this, is I feel like the situation that you're ready to fight for might be something that broke your heart in the past. 1 and 2 is 3. Also, we have 5 and 1, which is 6, which tells me there's movement forward here. And I think that you've either been watching someone, or you've come to the knowledge of something here. And in the near future, it's hard for you to make a decision. I feel like you feel that you've been hurt by someone, and that it's made you leery. Leery of moving forward with anyone else, or even the same person. I don't know your situation, but we have the Page of Swords here, which is the one that's digging for knowledge, right? So you could be following this person's, you know, internet footprints, email addresses, Googling phone numbers or addresses, or something like that. I feel like you're looking for information. You want to have a reason to fight for the situation or a connection. All right, so you're trying to figure out, Gemini, whether or not you should communicate with this person, because a cycle has closed between you and this person. I feel like the Knight of Cups is here because the love is growing. It's maturing now. We've gone from the Page to the Knight. It's now on the move. I feel like you now go from being here in this position as the Page of Cups, holding it with you, holding the cup, wondering who you should give it to knowing who you should give it to, and you start to get an emotional aptitude. And that's not to say that you didn't have one, but I feel like if you did, it was a very small aptitude of love. Somebody here, I feel, has been practicing self-love, because you're growing in the heart space, I feel. You're growing in the heart space, and I feel like it's causing you to think about someone that you want to communicate with. I feel like you've been watching someone in a glow-up state. Someone who has been surging along, someone who has been growing, someone who is becoming abundant in their own right. This also could be you. Take it as it resonates. Flip-flop it, y'all. This is a general reading, right? I feel as though you've been learning or watching someone grow in their pentacles or grow in their abundance. I feel like you want to reach out to this person. I feel like you want to communicate with this person, and you're fighting yourself as to whether you should reach out or not. I feel like you will be, because I know that this is an abundant connection, and I feel as though it's not only in your head now, it's now moved from the head to the heart, right? And you're watching, and it's moved from the head to the heart. And I think that's why you're ready to communicate with someone here. What are you protecting? You're protecting your emotions. You're protecting your heart. And while I see the Seven of Wands as, a bit of defensive energy, I feel like someone offered you their cup, Gemini, and you became immediately defensive. But I also look at what's behind the person who is holding that wand. Because yes, if you're out in front of that person, they are defensive. They're warding you off. They're saying, look, get away. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what actions you want to take against me. But the thing is that if you're standing behind this person, they are protecting you. So I feel like what you're protecting is your emotions. Yeah. I feel like you've been trying to grow emotionally, and I feel like you're trying to protect that. You want to communicate with this person who offered you the cup. I feel like it's been a long while since you've communicated with them or heard from them at all. And I feel like you are beginning to understand that moving forward is probably your best bet. It is going to give you the most balance. You could be thinking about or wanting to connect with someone who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, of course, but we have the queen here, and this queen is the one who is the multitasking queen. She is the one who is the giver. She's an overgiver sometimes. She gives whatever she has: time, money, kindness, love. She is the one that is very balanced and, is a queen in her own right. She's grounded, and she's making her own cash. She doesn't need yours. I say she because there's a woman on the card, but please understand that we all have feminine and masculine energy. I am not reading your meat suit. I am reading the energy. Yeah, I feel as though that even though you're feeling defensive, you are going to move forward because you see this as a really incredible opportunity to be abundant in love. It shows you from a standpoint of the Four of Cups, of being bored and sort of stuck in Groundhog Day purgatory, right? Just kind of doing the same thing, work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. And I think that this communication is going to change all of that. As you see on the other side of the communication, abundance after watching, going towards someone in emotion, going out to find the other two cups, maybe towards the queen, but we also have Virgo here now. The queen could be one who has been hermiting, that you haven't heard from, that you haven't seen, but you could also be the one that's been in hermit energy from the queen. So I feel as though that after a long time of hermiting, trying to figure out who you are, trying to figure out your energy and what you want for you, I feel as though the Eight of Cups tells me you're out looking for the other two cups, because I feel like there is something here that's coming to an end, and the Ten of Pentacles tells me you're tired of Groundhog Day, right? Four of Cups, tired of Groundhog Day. Work, eat, sleep has made you someone who is quite wealthy and abundant. And what comes after the 10, after this cycle closes? The Ace. That's what comes next. And that is, I want to share this with somebody. It's time for me to share the abundance with someone. It's time for you to move forward and drop the burdens. Whatever has been caused here, whatever types of burdens have been caused here, I feel like you are looking through all those things very carefully. All of those wands here, you're looking at each one of them. What has caused you strife? Who has taken actions against you? And I feel as though that it is time for you to move. It is a good idea for you to move forward and not go into the past. Don't go that way. You're not going there. We have the sun here, which is, it's all about action. Leo, all the world's a stage. I now want to be seen. I feel empowered. And we have the sun. Sorry, just listening. You've learned the lessons. You're taking the lessons you've learned and you're moving forward and you're trying to unburden yourself. This is the point at which you can put down the 10 wands and you can start again. The new cycle is the ace. You're allowed to be passionate about how you've changed and how you've grown, either financially or how you've watched this other person grow abundantly. There is a tower here, and I feel as though it's coming for you because you have been by yourself too long. I feel like it is... I feel like the universe is shaking you out of your tree here, Gemini, telling you it's time to move forward. You must drop these burdens. It's time for you to move forward, to make a move here. And I feel as though you've been in hermit mode for too long. Yeah, and that's why the tower's here, I feel. It's about you moving forward. It's about your movement. It's about keeping you on your path. And that's really what the tower is for on its face. It's, the universe, you can see the lightning coming and striking the tower, the things that you had built that were an illusion. The breaking down of an illusion. And now you're in the rubble trying to unburden yourself in the 10 of Wands. Tell me more about this tower, please. And it's because you've learned lessons, I believe. We have the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. It's time for you to take action, to get some clarity on what your wish fulfillment is. Yeah, the universe is intervening here, Gemini, so you can move forward and move forward to find out what your Nine of Cups is. I have a feeling you already know who that is, and I have a feeling it has something to do with this Queen. You've been quiet, silent with the Queen, and you know now that it's time to move forward, and it's time to either bring in a gift or bring something forward and start brand new in the material world. And this Queen, I feel, is going to be very accepting because she is also Pentacles. She sees the value in beginning again, over and over again. Toes are off the edge, and I feel like you've been overthinking the situation for a while. We have Strength, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the King of Cups. So I feel as though you need to be emotionally strong here in order to get through this tower, to be shaken down and realize that this person, when they offered that cup, you didn't see the value in it before, but that's okay. It's okay because the universe is coming to shake you down. And now you do see the value in the victory that you will have because of the shakedown, because of the tower. The tower is about getting rid of the things from the past, the things that you feel sad about. I feel like you feel you could have had a reunion in the past and you didn't take it because you didn't see the love that was here. Yeah, all you could see is what you had lost. You were deep in loss at the time, I feel. And you still haven't quite made a decision, but I feel that you will, because 3 and 2 of Swords is 5, and I feel like we go back to the beginning. There it is. You're going to fight for this connection. That's all I have for you today. Take in that love. There's that Ace of Cups that Knight is holding there. It is time for you to move forward. It's the second time we've got the Knight. We're just repeating things now. I feel like you need to get some clarity and you need to give some clarity. And I feel like it's a head over heart operation. Yeah. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you, Gemini. If you're interested in a private read, please look down below. You will see the yellow dot. You can follow me over to Wizio, where my readings begin at $40. Thank you so much, Gemini, for watching. Thanks. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Libra, I usually read for you here once a month. If I feel compelled or told to read for you again, I will this month. But I generally read for you once a month. And if you are interested in a private read, if you have a pressing issue, you can go to Wizio. The yellow dot that is in the description is where you'll find me. It'll take you to Wizio, and my readings there begin at $40. All right, here we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This will be energy for your week ahead. Could also play out anytime this month, right? Libra. What is going on with Libra, please? Libra. Libra, I just saw a dollar sign. It's on a sword, though. It's like you need to get clarity, or you need to speak up about something in order for it to equal financial gain for you. Libra. All right. Sun is in your future. There we go. Everything is about to turn better. In the very near future, I feel like there is some growth coming. The ability to be able to see things for what they really are, whether good or bad, but in a way that will make you grow nonetheless. Libra, we have the Strength card, which is Major Arcana. It's the card of Leo. We now have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. And we have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. So I feel what we're looking at here is something that you had been stalled on, or stalled in, an energy you had been stalled in, making a decision. The Hanged Man is the card of Pisces. The Strength, I said, was Leo. And I feel as though there is some sort of either an opportunity or a slow moving, very grounded situation that you have been approaching, or that has been approaching you over a long period of time. But understand that I think with the Hanged Man here, that at one point the Hanged Man was in the upright. And that tells me that at one point you were just kind of hanging there, looking at things from a very analytical point of view. And it makes sense, right? Because you won't move forward unless you're absolutely and completely sure it's going to work out in your favor. What it's done, though, is it has hampered your learning process, and it's made you sort of stagnant in your own energy. And I feel like there is something that is coming up that either you're passionate about, a situation, a person, a job, whatever it is. And I feel like you've come to an epiphany or a conclusion, or you've come up with an idea about this opportunity, which has been moving quite slowly. I feel like whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever the Hanged Man energy represents for you, I feel like it's something that you're really passionate about, something that gets your fire burning. And I feel like whatever it is, you see it clearly now, and that you are ready to grow in this opportunity, whatever it is for you. It's going to take some communication, and I do believe that the universe is sending you this strength, the strength to hold on until you could come up with the answer to move forward, the answer that is going to take you into the future here. All right, Libra, let's take a look here. There we go. Yeah, you know what? What's coming towards you really slowly here for an opportunity are many opportunities, actually. And I feel like that might be the reason why you've been hanging in the Hanged Man energy, because you're looking at this at a way that there's so much coming at you at once. You're trying to go over all the details, break it down, be very analytical about it, and trying to look at it at a head over heart sort of energy. I feel like what you're learning is a craft, something that you've honed over the years, and something that this opportunity that's moving towards you is emotional opportunity. So whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you've been stalled in that's coming towards you slowly, I feel like you've put a lot of work into this thing for a very long time. And although you may be at the top of your field, you may be the person who knows all of it the best, you weren't showing that because you were stuck here in this hanged man energy. So I feel like you get a fire under your butt. Yeah, Knight of Wands here tells me that whatever you're passionate about, it's time for you to have the get up and go. It's time for you to charge towards that Ace of Wands, the thing that you've been passionate about for a very long time. The universe, by the way, is here to tell you that with the Strength card, it's time for you to be seen. All the world's a stage. And Libra, if you are not a performer, I would be shocked if you don't have some sort of a creative outlet that you are willing to show other people. The Strength is here because the universe is saying, look, I got you. The universe has got your back, Libra. And I think we've talked about that before. The universe has your back. You're going to have so many opportunities coming at you. And I think that you have had opportunities coming at you that I feel as though they've been moving slowly or you've slowed them down. There we go. There's the delay. I feel like you really want to have these opportunities. But honestly, I feel as though you've been holding yourself back. Yeah. And in holding yourself back, you've become quite bored with the situation. I feel like you're kind of reluctant to move forward because of feeling like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do next. What's my plan of action? I'm not really sure. I feel like the Knight of Swords in the reverse is like, what do I say? What's the first thing I come out with? I'm unsure. But in doing that, you've actually kind of doubled down on this energy of not really doing anything at all, just sort of staring at this opportunity off in the distance and not really doing anything. Maybe, engaging in a little bit too much party time, and it's maybe pulled you off your course a little bit. We have the Four of Wands here. I feel like whatever opportunities are coming towards you, the universe is offering you strength because it's going to give you some sort of stability. This could be stability in love, of course. It is the Four of Wands, but you know what I see it more as? I see it as stability in passion. And this can definitely be a person, but I feel like it's a situation or some sort of a creative outlet or something like that. I feel like you're about to realize that there is stability in the passionate thing that you love and that the opportunities are coming forward, however slow. You are at the top of your game. You're willing to put the hard work in. You've already honed your skill to an incredible level. And I feel as though it's the confidence you suffer in. And I feel like it's the confidence of the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like that you kind of double down on it here. You want to get up and go toward that thing you're passionate about. And I really feel as though it is not only the thing you're passionate about, but it's also attached to your heart. And if you're a creator, if you're someone who creates something for a living, and I mean by that, if you're someone who makes jewelry or you're a YouTuber or you're a writer or you're a painter or something that you create, I feel like it's also connected to, you do it with love. It's connected to your love energy, and you don't want to be heartbroken about having a false start here, because this is very close to your heart, right? And I feel as though the emotions really speak for themselves here. I feel like you want stability, and I feel as though that you are taking this. We've got the 7 here. Now we've got the 8. We've got the progression, okay? I see the opportunities. I'm going to walk toward them now. And yes, it could break my heart, and I'm not sure what to say. But we do have the 3 swords here, and the Knight of Swords, whether in the reverse or upright, always carries 1 sword. And so that's the 4th sword. I feel like you're healing from whatever went on, from whatever stopped you from performing your craft or doing your craft. I feel like you're going to allow yourself to let people see the the thing that you love. Yeah. I feel like you're going to allow people to see the thing that you love and see you doing the thing that you love. We have the 3 and the 5, which is 8. I feel like it's going to take you reaching out, making communication with someone, people, person, or a situation or an opportunity that's been moving really slowly towards you. Your toes are off the edge, and I feel like you're still combating inside. I feel like you're combative. You're in indecision about this brand new start and showing this thing which is close to your heart, but I think you will, because the 3 of Wands is an indication that you've already made a decision. It's now just to take action and move forward, right? Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. To begin this passion of yours, you've been hermiting. You've been hiding yourself away, thinking it over, going over the details. Am I strong enough spiritually? Am I strong enough emotionally? Am I strong enough mentally? Can I do this thing? I feel like you've been holding yourself back. A Knight of Swords here. You've been holding yourself back because of something that broke your heart. I feel like you're scared you're going to get your heart broken again. And the truth of the matter is, no risk, no damn reward. Connect to yourself. Plug into the universe, Libra. It's time for you to start taking responsibility for your actions. It's time for you to take responsibility for the instability that you've caused by not taking action. I feel like when the 4 of Swords shows up, that you've been healing for a very long time, and it's time for you to show people what you're made of. The 4 of Pentacles in the reverse is sharing your energy, sharing whatever is going on now. I feel like it is time for you to come out of this hermit energy here. It's time for you to do that because you've been working on yourself, you've been working on your craft, and it is time for you to move forward. I just want to clarify this Fool here, this new cycle that is about to open for you, and understand that with the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Swords in the reverse, I feel like you're holding yourself back. You're overthinking it. You're holding yourself back here. You're in indecision about beginning again. There we go. Lying to yourself. You can close the cycle and be incredibly abundant here. We've got the 7 of Swords, which is, deceiving yourself in this indecision, in this fighting with yourself. You're deceiving yourself, that saying there is no new start here. What's going on? But the truth of the matter is all you have to do is decide to end this cycle. You just have to decide to take your lumps. It's a painful cycle. You need to move away from it and keep moving forward, because there you are in the future. This new cycle, this Fool, is bringing you abundance like you've never seen. You are the master. You're the one who's gone over the details. You're the one who's gone over the details. We've got Virgo in both places here, and I feel as though one's attached to the other, putting in the hard work, looking over the details, honing your skills, and then leveling up spiritually. Yeah, it's time for you to connect to yourself. It is time. What have we got here? There it is. It's dragging you along whether you're ready or not. Yeah, whether you're ready or not. Charlie just showed me someone hiding behind a tree, a child saying, ready or not, here I come. Right? Remember if you were playing tag as a kid? Yeah. Ready or not, here I come. Everybody hid and you had to go look for them. This is what this is. It's time for you to begin looking. Because whatever it is that you love as much as the 10 of Cups here is something that you learned in childhood, or that has always been with you lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And that is why you're at the top of your game. That's why you're at the top of your damn game with whatever creative outlet you have. Whether it's music or painting or whatever it is, you're at the top of your game and someone is about to see it, but you got to get up and take the action, because the Wheel of Fortune will drag you along, absolutely. But if you're not ready, you will fumble and you will fall and you will have to get up again. And I feel as though there is a moment in time here where you will be ready, or the Fool would not have shown up. So stop arguing with yourself. You are ready for all of this. All right. And I'm going to go for now. Thank you very much for coming here and watching. I am out for now, Libra. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello Aquarius, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are brand new, thank you for clicking here. And if you are my ride or die, thank you so much for clicking here always. I do appreciate you. Aquarius, I'm here to do a reading for you for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's find out what is in the ethers for you, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius. Aquarius, I just saw the Chariot. I feel like there's either movement or you're going towards someone or someone coming towards you, someone who lives at a distance, someone who you get to over the ground travel, not necessarily a plane, but I feel like it's ground travel, or someone who gets to you that way, someone who's at a distance anyway. Okay, Aquarius, let's go here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We'll get ahead for Aquarius, please. Well, we did say someone, I feel, is either coming towards you or someone that you are going towards, and it's going to equal to some communication or clarity that you're going to receive about something. For some of you, you could be waiting to communicate with someone who is Taurus or Libra. It doesn't have to be, but we do have the Empress who is present here. And I feel like the clarity is going to come from the Empress. Now, this doesn't mean it's a love interest. It does mean that you will be getting clarity from someone who is very in tune with the universe, someone who is in co-creation with the universe. This means that someone who has all of the knowledge of all of the queens, someone who is very much into creation, being creative, someone who you trust, someone who loves you. For some of you, this will be a romantic connection, but it doesn't have to be. We do have the Ace of Swords, which is truth, right? Someone is going to speak the truth to you, and it may bring you some sort of solace that's going to bring you out from behind the fear wall. So I feel as though if you had been wounded in the past, that someone possibly who is Taurus and Libra might be a person you connect with that will give you clarity or truth on a situation that you've been wondering about, that you've been up in your head about. And I feel as though the action that it's going to have on you, or the consequence it's going to have on you, is you're going to stop being scared of the situation. You're going to come out from behind the fear wall. You're going to want to take more risks rather than sitting here in this energy of the Eight of Swords, right? We have the Hermit in the reverse. So I feel as though that you have been by yourself, not really talking to people, not really communicating. And maybe if you're trying to communicate with them, they're really not communicating with you. Because I feel the Hermit is an energy, right? The energy of, I'm not really in this. When the Hermit is alone, it's like, I don't really want to communicate with you. I'm just going to give you one-word answers, or it's either one or the other. You give the one-word answers, or you flood them with a bunch of information, and this person kind of backs off just a little bit. So I feel like you're in two minds about this. I feel about how you're feeling about the communication might be, you feel as though you require more clarity and truth, but I do feel for some of you, someone who qualifies as the Empress. Now, the Empress, of course, does also have masculine energy, because all of us do, animals, plants, and people, right? And the Empress is primarily a feminine energy, but also has masculine energy. So this could be masculine or a feminine person, but this is someone who's kind of at the top of their game. This could be you, of course. Absolutely, it could be you. Maybe you are looking within yourself and you connect so well between your gut and the universe that you bring your own answers. But I feel as though it is someone external to you for most of you, that this person is going to be the one who is going to maybe cut you with some words, but you're going to take them in and think about them. And I feel like it's going to bring truth and clarity about something that happened in the past. All right. So we have the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel as though that there is something that you were feeling regretful in the past you were feeling regretful about something. And I feel like the clarity or the truth that you get from this person is something that brings you out of that feeling. It's like, okay, well, it wasn't my fault. I couldn't really stop it. You've been feeling emotionally attached to the past, and it's time for you to move forward. It could have to do with some sort of a soulmate, or someone that you thought was a soulmate, or someone who was a soulmate that just didn't do you right. And the truth of the matter is that, yes, a soulmate relationship, if you are looking at this as a relationship, the soulmate relationship is a rather easy one, but the soulmate isn't someone that you're going to be with forever. Not in all cases. Some cases it will, and some cases it won't. So I feel like you're feeling some type of way about a connection that you had in the past with someone that you felt was a soulmate connection that possibly you stopped feeling emotional towards. And I feel like this person hurt you, or you haven't heard from this person, and that is what's hurt you. I think it's someone that you're quite passionate about, or that you have passionate feelings about. I feel like whoever this person was, the Six of Cups in reverse. Give me just a moment here. We've got a progression from the 5 to the 6. It's something, you've resolved something from your childhood. That's what it is. It's an old, open, gaping wound that you have resolved from your childhood, because the clarity of the Empress, it very much makes sense. So this person is a healer, right? The Empress is a healer. She is the one who is the Queen of Cups. And she has all the water energy she has all the signs, in fact, but she does have water energy. And I feel as though there has been a wound in the past from someone that was very close to you that caused an open wound. And I feel like that, getting the truth about that situation, no longer making you feel in regret and allowing you to passionately move forward and come out of this healing mode here. Because the Hermit does go into to try and figure out who they are at the core of themselves, looking over the details of themselves, not of what's going on externally, but trying to figure out what's going on the inside. And I think that you've had a hard time sleeping. I feel like you are feeling at some time sad, maybe, dare I say, depressed. No, I'm not diagnosing you, but possibly pardon me, looking too far into the past or too far into the future, and that has caused you sleepless nights. There is an opportunity that you feel has been moving very slowly. This is the thing that you are feeling like you're no longer having regrets about. The Knight of Coins in the reverse is this opportunity has stopped moving. It's stopped completely in its tracks. It's not moving. You need clarity on that. And I feel like the Empress, whoever that person plays out to be for you, might be the person who gives you clarity on that as to why it stopped moving. I feel with the Queen here that it does, whatever you find out in this situation with the Empress, gives you your balance back. And it allows you to then be open enough to share, be open enough to move forward. We do have this Queen who is very balanced, who is financially stable, yes, but is very open, right? She is the multitasking queen, and she shares because she has an overabundance of love and happiness and creativity and all of those things. She's the multitasking queen. She's the one who will share whatever she has, time, money, energy, right? I feel as though that it's time for you to make a decision here, because we do have 2 and 1 is 3. Toes are on the edge. Here's the 2. You're at the gates. It's time for you to make a decision as to what path you're going to take and begin again. It's time for you to start again. I feel like you've gotten some clarity about being in Hermit energy, and I feel like you've got some clarity about which way you're supposed to go next. Either way, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles here, that it might be a brand new start on wobbly legs. You're not sure which way to go. All you know is that the gates are open at the 2 of Wands, and you got to make a decision. Where are you going to go? What action are you going to take? Are you going to go left? You're going to go right? Where are you going to go from here? This opportunity that has stopped moving in the past, I think you need to leave it there, because whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. And if this opportunity truly is for you, it will come forward to you. I feel as though that there is a fear that if you take your eye off of it, that it'll stop moving completely and will never come forward. And I'm just here to say, Aquarius, if that's how it should be, so mote it be. So it should be. If it is if the universe has not intended this for you, and you've been waiting on this because you want to wait on this, because you want it, because it's the inner person that wants it and not the universe who is sending it to you, then you will wait forever. And I feel like the fear here is that if I do move forward, if I am, substantially financially wealthy, or if I am the person who decides to open up enough, maybe to another person, that nothing is ever going to come of this. But if it doesn't understand, it's not supposed to. Okay, so we could be dealing with someone who is Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and I feel as though you've been holding back on someone or a situation that you want to take action on because you're waiting for this. And this is time stealer. This is stealing your time. Yeah, it's stealing whatever time you have left. And no matter what age you are, if you're 15, 25, or 105, you don't know how much time you have left. Are you willing to gamble that? Right? So I feel as though this could be a person. The King of Wands could be a person, but also could be the energy of taking action at the Two of Wands to be able to maneuver your way through, even though you don't want to make a decision about starting again because you're still stuck to this energy right here. The Devil is an attachment. Right? It's an attachment you can't get rid of. You have to work really hard to cut the attachment with the Devil. It's going to be riding your back all the way through if you don't cut the attachment. It can be some fear of, well, who am I if I'm not waiting on this? Right? Maybe you've identified with it so much in your soul that you don't know who you are if you disconnect from it. But I feel as though if you do decide to disconnect from it, it's going to be scary moving forward anyway. And, for some of you who don't know, this could be a new person waiting for you. This could be a king, a passionate king, someone who is passionate about how balanced you are, how lovely you are. Or this could be you. You could have fire in your chart. Or this could be you taking action. It doesn't really have to be any specific sign, but it is an energy. The energy of someone who is balanced, wanting to move forward. And even though you haven't made a decision to do so, maybe it's time to just start flirting with the idea of maybe it is time to move forward. I feel like this attachment is, but I offered that person my cup. Why didn't they take my cup? But understand, this is what it's done to you, right? The Four of Cups is what it's done. The Four of Cups is, sitting there, being complacent, not doing anything. Just your eye is on the cup, right? Why didn't they take my cup? Why not? What's wrong with my cup? Maybe nothing's wrong with your cup. Maybe this person, you wanted them to be your person, and they just are not. And we make mistakes like that through our lives. Think about how many relationships you've had, Aquarius. Think about that. How many people were you wrong about in the past? It's time for you to follow instead of lead. And I know it's hard for you not to lead because you are a fixed sign. It's hard for you to look back here and say, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't the person for me. Maybe that's why it stopped moving. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's toxic. Maybe this cup that I was waiting for is super freaking toxic. And that's why the universe is here to guide you in the next path. Maybe to guide you to this person. Maybe to tell you it's time for you to take action and heal yourself, to get your balance, to remember that you are a spiritual being, right? You are the spirit living in this body. You are not the body of the spirit. And I feel as though the universe is egging you on here, saying, yeah, you can't see it all. You don't want to make a decision. You can't see it all. And it might be a very small opportunity coming up in the future, but I think you should take it. Take it and run with it. There we go. It's going to bring you balance. Whatever knowledge you're trying to dig up here, I feel as though you're learning about self, learning about things that possibly you didn't learn about in your younger years. However old or young you are, it doesn't matter. That there is always time to learn a new lesson. Always. The page is always here to say, that knowledge is power. And watching others, seeing how they dealt with a broken heart, right? 1 and 2 is 3. How did they deal with the broken heart and this knowledge of, maybe it wasn't my person. How did they get balance in all of that? You are going to be justified. You are going to have justice in healing. You're going to have justice in moving forward, getting your balance. And the moment of alchemy, you will know it, because the universe is here to say, look, Libra is balance. Libra is creativity. Libra is connection. Yes, Libra is cerebral, and it's all about justice, mind over heart. But I feel as though that the love and connection you need is right here. Temperance. Maybe it was with you all along, right? Wizard of Oz. Maybe it was with you all along, Dorothy. It was always within you, right? And I feel as though that it's time for you to stop hanging around in the Four of Cups, feeling like you missed out on something, when really all you're doing is you're cutting yourself off to the future, because your future looks pretty great. Look at that. Something brand new is about to start in the future here. Let's take a look at that. Okay, there's the Hermit energy. Thinking about what to do. Thinking about by yourself, trying to decide, figuring out what it is that you want to start with brand new in the future. It's going to start with trying to heal that broken heart in the Hermit energy. And then it goes towards something that you're passionate about. So I feel like it's time for you to stop having this indecision, for you to move forward, and to stop keeping yourself cut off from everything else because you're so hyper focused on whatever you didn't get that stopped moving back here. Understand, if it isn't with you, it might be for a reason. Now, it doesn't mean that this thing is going to be dead and gone. No, it means that things are right now not working here, but you shouldn't stop moving forward, finding new opportunities and doing new things, right? Offering cups here and there, or taking passionate advice and going on this new path and passion here. It's time for you to learn. And you're cutting yourself off from all the learning if you're too hyper-focused on what's gone on in the past. It's time for a new conversation with yourself and with others. It's time to get some clarity on what you're going to do. And isn't that where we started? It looped itself right back to the beginning, right? It was the first card out. It's all about the understanding, the clarity, and the truth. Be honest with yourself. I'm going to go for now, Aquarius. If you're interested in having a private reading based on this or any other questions that you have, you can go over to Wizio. Please look down below in the description for the yellow dot. And my readings there begin at $40. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching here. I'm going to go. Bye-bye.